Mario, when you look at the Manny Wilkins to Harry combo plus their running back Benjamin, is this one of the more formidable challenges your defense has faced this season?
Without question. Manny Wilkins, his development as a quarterback for 2 straight years is incredible. He makes the right decisions, and the ball's out quick. And I think he probably doesn't get enough credit for being a physical guy too. When he runs the ball, I mean, he doesn't hesitate to run you over when he has to, and throw his body around recklessly. Really impressive competitor, and very accurate with the football. You don't see mistakes made by him. Obviously, at the receiver position, it's about as good as you'll get in the country. I know he's a projected, top, pick in the draft, and you can see why. Last year, he certainly made some monster plays against us, so guys you have to be aware of it. I don't think their offensive line gets enough credit. Those guys have done a great job opening up holes for Benjamin and all their backs and giving the quarterback time to throw the ball. So, no, they formationally, they do a lot of things. They do the unbalanced stuff. They do, the tackle over stuff. They do some things that present schematic issues if you're not ready for them. So a lot to prepare for and a good challenge for us.
All right, Austin.
Mario, when the offense isn't clicking the way you'd like, the offensive coordinator always gets a lot of scrutiny. How do you assess just the job Marcus has done with this offense, and what gives you confidence that it's going in the right direction?
Well, on Saturday we felt the first drive we had what we wanted on play one. We ended up having a drop, and then 2 plays or a couple plays later we get a sack fumble that kind of got us going in the wrong direction. So the first 3 drives weren't the start we want. Very slow start. And then the next 4 drives, we put them together, score a touchdown, a missed field goal, I think a touchdown, then a field goal before we sputtered on the 8th or 9th drive. I think it was the drive we had those 3 penalties. So certainly there was some progress. I know we've had some ups and downs offensively, and there's some good things and some things that we want to improve upon. And it's something that we assess, on a daily and a weekly basis. So, and we everything we strive for is excellence and productivity. And there's some flashes of it, and some other areas we got to get better.
Right middle, James.
Following up on that, Mario, do you think there's a disconnect at all with the masses, the fans, whatever, who obviously they want results, and that's ultimately what dictates it. But do you think there's a disconnect here because this was not aimless? You guys didn't abandon your identity, and you did get the lead back, and ultimately they come back and score very quickly. But if you guys hold on, a lot of this we're not talking about here. Do you think there's a disconnect about what the expectations are of this offense, where things were as far as progress from the outside to maybe what's going on inside and what you guys are seeing from either the line or the running backs, what have you?
Yeah, it's hard to say because I'm not fully connected to the outside world. I think when you're coaching football, you're not. I think what we all know is evidently clear in coming to Oregon that you have to rebuild a program. It's not a turnkey operation, and in doing so, there's going to be bumps in the road sometimes. It's not going to be perfect. Are there some great moments? Without a doubt. There's moments, especially in the first half of the season, where we're controlling the line of scrimmage. We're knocking people back. We're running the ball downhill, play action passing game, really consistent. Third down efficiency has been consistent, and we're probably first or second in the conference in offense, and we've dropped down, I think, to number 4, or something of that nature. And we want to be number 1. We want to be number 1. We want to be consistent. We want to be perfect. And it takes work and it takes development. And those things come with preparation. It comes with execution. It comes with a lot of things that factor into growing a program and rebuilding a program back to the level that you want it to be, and then elevating it past that. So that's, I guess, my best description of maybe the connection that we have in terms of what we have inside the building. When we don't win a game, of course we're going to be disappointed. We're big on the whole Bill Parcells thing. There's no medals for trying. We don't, we highlighted to our team, when you are working hard and you are rebuilding a culture, the painful steps that come with it, you can't skip them sometimes. And pose a question to them, do you know when was the last time that as a program that Oregon was able to come back from a 14-point deficit? And it was a pretty staggering statistic. I think it was 05, if I'm not mistaken, from a 14-0. I think it was a 21-3 comeback back in, I think, 12, which was awesome against Stanford. But so, and what I was telling them, I'm like, look, I'm not saying that to give you a consolation prize on playing with effort. Playing with effort is a given, okay? So we're not rewarding the fact that we came close. we're just recognizing the fact that there's progress and ground being made up and towards what we want to go, towards what we want to be. We were not very good on the road the 2 previous times that we went. We started off slow. It's why I used the timeout to remind our team of who we are, what our purpose there is. That's why I called the timeout. Similar like you do in basketball. I know it's probably unorthodox for football, but I thought it was important. And after that, I saw a team grow in many ways, not to the full potential that we want. I mean, come on, man. I don't sugarcoat stuff. But I saw a team learn how to fight and come back and actually go and overtake the momentum and take the lead. And then we weren't able to finish the job. I don't ever want to use the term hold on to the lead with them, because that's playing on the defensive and playing not to lose. We didn't finish the job. So I think, of course, there's learning, there's educational stuff that goes with that, and there has to be reality that goes with that. Yeah, there's progress. We're not where we want to be, and it's not going to magically happen. Development, enhancing the caliber of talent at each position group, pushing everybody from a competition standpoint, coaching it better, teaching it better, and galvanizing it. I tell the team, man, the way of the world right now is, hey, throw your hands up. Wow, this is not perfect, and that's not the way we're going to be. This requires people that will not flinch when things get tough. It requires people to have nerves of steel, thick skin, and be able to go to work, and that's what we do.